Dear one, some health points. You got a cough? Oh, this is phlegm somewhere near the lungs there in the throat. Feels like it. Bread. Cut out the bread. Cut out the grain, the wheat, especially. See how you get on. You got vein trouble. You know, you stand for a little while and you think, oh goodness, I need to put my legs up. I can feel pain in my calf veins or whatever it is. Oil, too much oil in the diet. Cut it out. Stop eating fried food. Don't put butter or margarine on anything. Get the oils out. Avoid it. Oils, get rid of them. See the effect. Yeah. Even a day can do it. A couple of days, 2 days, 3 days. You'll find, oh, no trouble. Leg muscles, calf and so on feel good. My feet feel fine. Perhaps even the circulation's better. You don't get cold feet at night. Be aware of what does things, you see. You feel heavy, tired, you fall asleep in the afternoon. Oh, I haven't got the energy. I don't want to do the exercises. I don't have the will to do. I think I just want to blob, really. Too much heavy food, dear one. Have a day of virtually nothing, just fruit juice, drinks. Yeah. See how you feel so much brighter next morning. Alive, clear, willing. Your volition is high. You're willing to do things spontaneously. You're alive. Simply the right diet, dear one. Well, slightly sore throat, perhaps, during the night or in the morning. What's that about? Honey and lemon. Teaspoon of honey. Bit more, perhaps. Half a lemon, squeezed. Just the juice. That'll do. You can put in the fruit part if you like, but sip it during the night. Yeah, it will have gone cold, or you can put some in a flask and pour it from that, You might sip it 7 or 8 times during the night. Up in the morning, throat's fine. It can be like that. Dad used to go to bed with, here he goes, oh, I think I've got a cold coming, a bit of a sore throat or something, or snuffles. You go and heat up some water, put some whiskey and lemon in a glass, off to bed. First thing in the morning, up, off to work, no problem at all. Just wasn't bothered by the illnesses that everyone else in the house was getting. I don't mean you should drink whiskey. You could use honey and cider vinegar, or you could use honey and lemon. Even honey and just any citrus, perhaps. Might need a bit more, because lemons are quite strong in C and bioflavonoids, aren't they? Yeah. Out of sorts, not at the go and so on. Are you drinking enough? Are you getting headaches? You're lacking fluids. Elderly people especially, people on their own, they forget to have the social cup of tea with someone else in the house and have a chat and a biscuit, I don't mean have a biscuit, don't get me wrong, but, they miss the regular intake of fluid. You need that, especially if you're eating manufactured food, or cooked food, because it's all dried out, you see. In order to digest it and shift it through the system, you need to shove in a lot of liquid to make up for the fact you've got rid of it. Whereas if you're on a natural diet of fruit, fresh raw fruit, well, it's 80-85% water, isn't it? Or liquid anyway. And it's nourishment in the liquid, in the right, is it colloidal form and so on? I mean, the body can take it on. You can take the water on much easier than drinking a glass of water. I mean, you don't want water out of the tap. Some taps are not. You don't know what's coming out the water. In the water, you need pure water. Get yourself a still, or reverse osmosis, perhaps. At the very least, some form of filtration. But that is the least. But better still, you don't just shove in water, or tea, or coffee, for goodness sake. They're far worse, but I mean, not at all. You eat fruit, and you get plenty of moisture. You know, I mean, animals and that don't have a convenient fresh water hole somewhere always to drink from. Far from it. But the food they're eating has the moisture that they need. Ideally. No doubt in drought you could do with finding a water hole, but because the vegetation goes all dried up, doesn't it? But you know what I mean? We have to, well, it's recommended we drink, 6 or 8 glasses of water a day. Yeah, sure, if you're eating, cooked food and bread and pastry and solids and heavies all dried out. Yeah. You've got to shove in the water, but if you're eating a proper diet, you don't. Another point of being tired and not having the will and so on. Did you get enough sleep? Do you get to bed regularly at the same number of hours before midnight as after? Almost nobody does. Not now. I mean, you can imagine a natural state, can't you, where it's getting dark and you close up and start going to sleep because you can't see to do anything else. You don't have candles and electric light bulbs and so on. You sleep more or less 50% before midnight and 50% after, and possibly following daylight boundaries. Try it and see. Or if you're only going to have something like, 6 hours of sleep a night, go to bed at 9 and get up at 3. You don't have to get up, you can lay in bed and do your recording like Marshall does. And if he falls asleep again, well, that's fine. Body obviously needed it. You might want 8 hours, so you go to bed at 8 and you get up at 4. But be careful, where I was in New Zealand, although, it said it's now midnight, no, actual midnight wasn't till about 15 or 20 past. So that's where your midnight is, your true midnight, presumably. And you fit your 50% of your sleep hours before and after. And then if you fall asleep a bit more, well, that's good. Obviously the body needed it. Perhaps you should have more allowance each night. But try and be consistent when you go to bed so that the body's automatically shutting down as it approaches the right time. Yeah. So, you might always regularly go to bed at 8:30. You wake up and get up as in fact when you do, but the body's always ready to, and it will fix its own waking up time according to what it needs and perhaps according to some regularity. But you've set it on course by going to bed at a regular time. Don't watch television in the evenings when you should be getting near going to sleep, because it'll give you the will to stay up and stay up late and be tired next day and spoil your routine. Not a good idea. Flat, lifeless, not got the sparkle you usually have. You're not reviewing the goodness of God in your life. Check your diary. What were your miracles today, yesterday, same time last week? Have a look at whatsoever's good and lovely in your life. Your appreciation of such will bring you to thank God, and the thanks will be a wonderful habit with you of appreciation and joy to God, blessing Him by your gratitude. And from gratitude, as we've said, comes hope and purpose in life and meaning, joy and peace, love, blessings, all the spiritual goodness, trust, faith, creativity, compassion, patience. Yeah. Just through reviewing the goodness of God regularly before you go to sleep and when you wake up. And then you can also practice positive thinking. This is the day that the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. This is the day that you have made. I rejoice and am glad in it. Do you see you? Vincent Peale. What was his first name? But you know the chap I mean, don't you? The power of positive thinking. Surprisingly Christian chap. And it works. It's what the mantra's about. That's what modern worship is about, where you repeat the same line again and again. It's a sung mantra, isn't it? Borrowed from Eastern religion, you might think, but, well, it just developed it itself. So you fill your life with goodness, the love of God. How simply wonderful. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.